Hello and thank you for watching. I'm Ashley Van Dyke with Advantage Software, and on today's video, Macro Managed CCRT Suspend, I'm going to show you how a trio of macro works. There are 3 suspend macros in total. There's a macro to turn suspend mode on, a macro to turn suspend mode off, and then a suspend mode toggle, which will simply change your suspend mode. If you're currently suspended, it will take you out of suspension. If you're not suspended, it will suspend your real-time output. What suspending your real-time does when closed captioning is prevent anything that you're writing from going out to your caption output. This allows you to continue writing if you need to for any reason, between segments during commercial breaks, or for any other reason when you don't actually need to actively caption. Anytime you don't need to send captions through, you can ensure that suspend mode is on using either the suspend on macro or the suspend toggle macro. As soon as you're ready to start sending your captions to the output again, you can turn suspend mode off using either the suspend off macro or by hitting the suspend toggle macro again. In this video, I'm going to show you how all 3 of the macros work since they do cover the same function. I'm in Eclipse, and these macros are going to be found in your user settings in the Edit tab under Macros. And here you see that I have a total of 3 CCRT suspend macros. And you see that they do all also have keyboard assignments associated with them that you can see here. If you want to use these entries from your steno machine, you will need to assign steno strokes or voisteno strokes if you're a voice writer to these macros. To do that, you can click Edit and then click Dictionary Entry. I'm going to go ahead and select the steno that I want to use for suspend off. And after pressing OK, I'm brought to a global style window. And again, since this is a macro, I want to make sure that this is in my main dictionary. I can press OK and then OK, and I'm brought back to the list of macros. And I want to do the same thing for each of the other macros. I'm going to assign a steno stroke to suspend on and then suspend toggle. I'll press OK and OK all the way out of my settings. And if I open my main dictionary, I can search for the word suspend. And you see that I see all 3 of the macros in my dictionary correctly. So these are ready to be used. I'm going to start a virtual real-time using a note file I've prepared already that utilizes these macros. You see that immediately my closed caption preview window has come up. And if I begin pushing strokes to my preview window, you'll see them come up in the preview window. I don't currently have suspend mode on. The next stroke that I'm going to write is going to be my macro for suspend on, which is S*ON. And as soon as it processes, a large red X appears across the entirety of the closed caption preview screen. This indicates that anything you write into Eclipse will not go out to your real-time output as long as the red X appears. As I begin writing again, you see that those strokes do not show up in the closed caption preview window, and they therefore will not go out to your closed caption output. As I continue writing, you see that none of these strokes will show up until I write my stroke to turn suspend mode back off. Next, I'm going to write the macro to turn suspend mode off. And you see that the red X has disappeared. As I begin writing again, this information will appear in the closed caption preview window and will also go to whatever captioning output I'm communicating to. As I keep writing, you see that I hit my stroke for the suspend toggle. This has turned suspend mode on, which means that anything that I write after this point will not show up in the closed caption preview window until I write my suspend toggle stroke again or write suspend on. And you see that I've just written my suspend toggle stroke again, and the red X has disappeared. So now as I begin translating more text, it'll show up in the closed caption preview window. The suspend macros allow you to continue writing for whatever reason you may have, even when you don't need to actively output your captions. Whatever reason you have for doing this, Eclipse has your back. And with these easy to set up and use macros, enabling, disabling, or toggling suspend mode is as easy as selecting a single stroke to do so. And as always, it doesn't matter if you're a steno writer or a voice writer. If you're a captioner, you're able to execute these macros using the specified steno or voisteno that you provided in your user settings. Combined with the blank and pass macros, the suspend macros help ensure that your clients get exactly the results that you want them to, every time. Thank you so much for watching this video. As always, Advantage Software offers anytime support 24/7. Tech support can be reached anytime, including weekends and holidays, at 772-288-3266. Email support is also available at support@eclipsecat.com. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so that you'll be notified when we publish new content in the future. Thank you so much and have a great day.